Hello and welcome to the Caregiving Soul. I'm your host, Dannelle LeBlanc. Today, we're discussing how to initiate difficult conversations about medical needs and planning for later in life based on my conversation with C. Grace Whiting. So, if you've not had a chance to listen to that episode, I recommend you check it out. Based on the work of the Conversation Project, which is an organization that helps people talk about their wishes for care through the end of life, as well as based on our own experiences, we know these discussions can be very difficult and overwhelming to initiate and to receive. So let's go through it in steps. Step 1, think about what matters. Start with good questions, which may include, what does a good day look like? Is it quality time with loved ones, or doing certain activities, or even creating a certain environment? This helps us better understand how our loved ones would like to spend their day. We can also ask, what does support look like in hard times? Is it going to your place of worship or spending time with family or friends? The answer can help give insight into what our loved one feels they need most when life is hard. When we're talking about end of life, one of the most important things we can do is to be honest about the reality of death. We can ask, what matters most in life for you right now? And what does a good death look like? Step 2, plan your talk. It's so important for all of us to have a say in our care. While certain circumstances may not allow all requests to be honored, having conversations can give us a stronger understanding and greater certainty in honoring our loved ones' wishes. And frankly, it's not going to happen in one conversation. This is an ongoing conversation so that we can better understand, how much does our loved one want to know or need to know about potential diagnoses and conditions? How involved do they want to be in their medical decisions? And who gets to be involved in making decisions on their behalf, as well as concerns about potential interventional treatments? Step 3, start talking. Regardless of whether or not we have a close relationship with our care partner, it's just not possible for us to know everything unless we ask. Clarity helps give peace of mind. Think about some of the preparations to have these conversations, and where would they feel most comfortable having this kind of discussion, such as, who would our loved one like to have these conversations with? Who else should be in the room? Make a clear decision about when you would like to hold this conversation and write out a list of the most important things to cover. We can always practice having conversations to feel better prepared. The more we talk about it, the more informed decisions we can make. Step 4, keep talking. When we make the courageous and important decision of initiating these conversations, keep going. Who else might need to be part of the conversation? As we continue to ask questions and listen, we build confidence that we understand what matters most for our loved one. Reflect on past conversations and decide, when would we like to speak again? What might be important to revisit or clarify? and what might be important to cover in the next conversation. For more information on having these kinds of conversations, check out the Conversation Project, which will be linked in the show notes. There, you can download their free conversation guides to provide even more guidance on these kinds of discussions. I hope you found this information valuable to add to your caregiving toolbox. Every episode of the Caregiving Soul has a page on empoweredus.org where you can find the extended show notes, including transcripts and relevant resource links. If you'd like to share your own tips related to this topic or connect with us, visit the Empowered Us contact page or reach out to us on our social channels. The Caregiving Soul is an Empowered Us original presented by Good Days, hosted by me, Dannelle LeBlanc. If you liked this episode, be sure to rate and subscribe to this show wherever you get your podcasts. And remember, the right care includes care for you.